Hey there, YouTube. Hey, I guess I thought I'd go ahead and throw a video out there today, real quick one. Today, Kings Island finally started their teasing on their posters today. They put two posters up on their construction fence there at the side of the old Firehawk site. And just so I'll let you know, if you follow me in some of my previous videos, I also announced back, I can't remember how many videos it was ago, and I'm sorry, I don't know off the top of my head, that I mentioned in one of the videos that you need to get your rides in this year on INVERTIGO. Now, am I right or am I right? Because one of the posters, it talks about the Vekoma coasters, which Firehawk was a Vekoma, and also Flight Deck, or not, excuse me, not Flight Deck, but INVERTIGO, which used to be what was it, Face Off. That's what I was trying to think of, Face Off. Formerly Face Off. When Paramount bought the park and had the park, it was called Face Off. Now, of course, it's called INVERTIGO. When Cedar Fair took it over, they renamed it. I did mention in a prior video that coaster's leaving the park to get your rides in this summer. I'm telling you right now that I'm right. I'm not going to sit there and brag on anything, but if you go back a few videos back, I did mention in one of the videos that you better ride it this year because it's going to go bye-bye. This is the last year for INVERTIGO. Mark my words. Ride it. If you want to ride it, you better ride it this year because this is the last season for INVERTIGO. I guarantee it's going to go bye-bye. That poster being posted today is pretty much confirms it. It confirms my knowledge and my philosophy that it was going to go bye-bye. So this year is going to be the last year for INVERTIGO. So if you would like to ride it, you better get to the park and enjoy it now because after this season, it's going to be taken out. That ride, INVERTIGO, the other sister park that where the same type of coaster was at was Paramount Great America in Santa Clara, California, which is around San Francisco area. And the ride was having a lot of difficulties out there where it was trapping riders, getting stuck for hours upon hours, being stuck on it, not being able to, be able to get them off. And so therefore they took the ride out and they moved it to Dorney Park, another Cedar Fair park in Pennsylvania, and they renamed it Stinger. Okay, and just this past year they demolished Stinger in Dorney Park and took it out and retired the ride. In other words, it was scrapped. The train at Kings Island on INVERTIGO was so worn out that they brought the train from Dorney Park to Kings Island, and which they're running it on INVERTIGO's track right now at Kings Island this year. So the train on INVERTIGO right now at Kings Island is the train that came from California in the first place, that it went to Dorney Park, and now it's at Kings Island. This is the last season for INVERTIGO. It's going to be scrapped after this year. Get your rides. Do it now. If you like that ride, I'm sorry, but it's going to go away. They're going to take, if you think about the labor aspects of things, okay, Kings Island is a type of park that their attendance don't increase a whole lot when they put new attractions in, and this has been proven time after time over the years. Yes, their attendance does come up a little bit each year, but not like it could. Like other parks, like some other parks like Carowinds, their attendance really went up with their additional roller coasters. Kings Dominion had a little bit of an increase when they put their big 300-foot Giga coaster in. Cedar Point, of course, their attendance keeps built up as well. So Kings Island don't tend to rise a whole lot. So with that being said, the labor cost to operate that new Giga coaster that's supposed to come to Kings Island is going to have to come from somewhere. Okay, not only just from Firehawk being gone, but also they're going to take INVERTIGO out, because INVERTIGO, I can't remember how many employees they had on that ride, but if you think about it, it's going to take that many employees that they had on Firehawk plus the employees that was on INVERTIGO to put on this new roller coaster that's coming to Kings Island for next summer. So therefore they can have plenty of rides help on there, and from a company standpoint, with labor and how many hours it's involved, and like how many hours they use for employees' hours throughout the summer months, how many hours the park is open versus, you know, they got to take all that in consideration. So if you stop and think, it's an employment, you know, it's like an employee, how many employees they need to operate the ride, and it's a labor standpoint. So if you kind of understand about, you know, things like business management, which is something I do have knowledge in, it makes sense that they will take an attraction out and replace it with another. Yes, Firehawk was one attraction, but yes, they're going to lose INVERTIGO as well. Now, with that being said, maybe Kings Island will replace INVERTIGO with a smaller version of another type of a roller coaster in the near future, possibly, maybe another 3 or 4 years from now. But I also stated in the past that I don't think Kings Island is going to get another coaster for 6 or 7 years. And that could be a possibility as well. With Kings Island, this new coaster is going to be, it's going to be a giant coaster. It's going to be a great coaster. And it's too early to say, you know, to give it a bad thumbs down type thing, you know. Let's give it a chance, you know, because we don't know what this coaster is going to do. It might be something that's going to be knocked out of the ballpark, you know, something that's going to really put an awe to us. It may be something that's never been done before, and a first, and something that's going to be very exciting. So, got to keep our hopes up for that, okay? And I think Kings Island's not going to, or Cedar Fair and Kings Island's going to let us down. You know, they haven't let us down yet. I know last year everybody was let down for the fact that antique cars are coming back. You know, that wasn't a bad thing. That was a good thing. It was a family thing. And that's okay. And that's okay for a park. And antique cars is a staple attraction at all amusement parks. A lot of kids enjoy driving the cars, and the grandparents enjoy riding the cars with them. So that was one of the best things that Kings Island Cedar Fair could have done, was brought them back. And not only are they an old ride, but they're brand new. They're a brand new style, brand new type of cars, and it's the newest of the best ride that's out there in all the parks. So, you know, you got to look at it from a standpoint, from that way, business standpoint. And that's why I say this new coaster, it may be something that we just don't understand about it, that's going to be something that's going to blow our minds. And the date, I do believe, is going to be National Roller Coaster Day. It falls on a Friday this year, I believe the 16th of August. So I would say it's going to be announced sometime that week, what we're going to get, what's coming. And I do believe that vertical construction is going to start any day now. Any day now we're going to start seeing some vertical construction. We're going to start seeing the, probably more than likely it's going to be the station that's going to be built now, probably any day now it's going to start. And we may even start seeing some vertical construction of some track, possibly by the end of this month or first part of August. It won't take them that long to build a Giga coaster because the track plant's not that far away. So it's not like they have to drive the pieces of track clear across the country or clear north of us or way east or west or whatever. It's not that far. It's only about 30 minutes away from Kings Island, so it's not going to take long. They can ship many pieces in one day versus if they was going clear across the country or even going 300 miles, 400 miles away. This is going to be much faster. It's going to be delivered a lot quicker, and it can be put up a lot quicker. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, okay? But like I said, the announcement, I do know it's going to happen. It's going to happen around National Roller Coaster Day. It could be the 14th, 15th, or 16th of August, one of those 3 days. But like I said, the INVERTIGO poster and Firehawk poster is up on the board, or on the wall down there at Kings Island as of today. And their INVERTIGO is mentioned there. So, and like I said in past videos, I've already told everybody that INVERTIGO is going to go away. And sure enough, there's proof that it's being mentioned in this tease posters. So I would say you better get your rides in on INVERTIGO. Okay, I do believe it'll be there until the end of the summer, probably all the way through Halloween. But of course, it won't be there for Winterfest. But I do say it will be there till the end of October, and after that, it's it. So you better get your rides in on INVERTIGO. / Face Off, because it's going to go away. And that's that. Hate to say it, but it's gone. Okay. Please subscribe, like, and share this video, and give me a thumbs up if you would like the video, please. I appreciate it very much. I am not monetizing any of my videos because I don't get that many views anyway. So I'm just there for the fun of it, guys. And like I said, I do have some knowledge and inside information, and I do find a lot of things out in the past, and I was right with Mystic Timbers, and I was the very first person to tell anybody about GCI Woody coming to Kings Island, and I was right. And that's because I know, okay? I find things out, so I'm not going to brag about it, but I just do, okay? All right, guys, take care and appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'm going to put another video out here probably this evening of some other things, of personal things that's happened with me in life. I just recently put out Kings Island history video about Kings Island with my knowledge of history with Kings Island. And also I'm going to do another amusement parks as well where I worked at as I was a teenager. And also some other things that I've been in my life. I've been in several movies, and I'm going to discuss that as well in the future videos. The most recent being The Public with Emilio Estevez. I played a homeless guy in there, and yes, I am in that movie quite a bit. That was the last movie I've done. There's a new movie coming up pretty soon. Ron Howard is who played Opie on the Andy Griffith Show. I'll probably be working with him as well on his new movie called Hillbilly Elegy, and it's going to be filmed here in the Middletown, Trenton, Ohio area, and that's coming up very, very soon. So hopefully something might be my next movie role that I'll get to be in. So, all right, appreciate it, and again, I appreciate you following me. Thank you guys, and have a great day. We'll see you at the park hopefully soon. See ya.